Welcome to Journey Through the Gate, your paranormal portal podcast, as we delve into the many questions and wonders brought on by the supernatural experience. What's on the other side of the gate? Let's find out together. How you doing? Hello, Anna, and I'd like to introduce you to this wonderful chat. Hey, everybody in live chat, how you doing tonight? You know, I messed up already in the beginning. I think I thought Mercury was out of retrograde there, Anna. I started with the end of the whole show, and I said, wait a minute. Oh, that's my outro. Did I already do the show already? So that's what kind of night it's going to be, guys. Love you. Anna, I would like to introduce you to my wonderful chat and wonderful chat. This is Anna Brandimarte. She is a friend of mine. She calls herself a medium and angel card reader. She has a wonderful, wonderful presence and positive energy coming off of her all the time. And I thought, hey, let's come on and talk about a little bit of self-empowerment and grounding and gemstones and fun stuff and angels and angel tarot cards. Come on in. Welcome, Anna, everybody. Hi, darling. Thanks for taking tonight to come in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And sharing with this chat. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to say hi to a couple of people. Oracles and Beyond. Hello, love. Andrew. Hey, Jackie. How you doing, sweetheart? Uncommon Belief I saw. Creepy Unsolved. Divine Diamond. Hello, darling. Patriot. I love you, man. How you doing? There's Uncommon Belief. And I think I caught everybody. Creepy Unsolved. I think we got that one. And Todd Brown. Thank you so much for ordering my book. I appreciate you. You know I love you, man. So, hey, everybody, we started out backwards tonight and with the outro at the end, so that's okay. Hey, I'm so glad that you came on tonight. So what I did was I called Anna, and we were talking about different things that people can do to ground, a little meditation, how to get rid of negative energy and maybe to keep it from coming near you altogether. And we put a couple of things together. But before we talk about that, tell us a little bit about your journey and when you started to find out your abilities, or how did you find out?
Well, I always knew I had something going on when I was little because being around my aunt and my mom, my aunt grew up being a witch. And I think she also had a little bit of medium. And as I got older, I started taking tarot classes, and we started getting into reading people. And my teachers was like, "You realize you have a gift?" And I was like, "No, I never knew I had a gift," because people were like, "How do you do that? How do you know all these things without even reading the cards?" And I said, I just go along with it. I don't know. So that's how I pretty much found out that I had a gift and ability to see things and give people messages.
That's awesome. And I think that's what happens with everybody. Patriot Anon here says, we're just going to call him Patriot. He's a good friend and he's a sweetheart. This is going to be good. I love this subject. And I think everybody does. Now, you said something there that some people go, ooh. You know, yeah, she said witch. Now, this is the thing. Wiccan. I cannot tell you when I started my journey how much Native American, Wiccan, certain other Buddhism, in a lot of Christianity, all of these things had so many wonderful core things that were similar, right? I mean, even in the Catholic Church, what does he do? What does the priest do when he comes down? I don't know everything about Catholic religion, but a lot of my family is Catholic, and I've gone to Mass, and I've gone to funerals, and I've gone to weddings. It's incense. It's frankincense and myrrh and a secret mixture of herbs that they don't even want to tell you. Have you ever heard that, Anna?
Yes.
So other cultures are using incense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other cultures are using energy and grounding yourself. You know, some people, I think back 100 years ago, if you cured a child in your village with herbs right away, in some cases, some really horrible cases, that turned around and people were pointing fingers. And next thing you know, people were being burnt at the stake, right?
Yeah.
But I don't believe they ever got anybody that really had any kind of what they were saying, because the thing was, it was good hearted people like everybody in this chat and everything else that maybe carries a crystal in their pocket or puts mint in their tea, right?
Right. Not all the time now.
Yeah. Yeah, or that's true. And also like all the little things. I've had friends who did the old honey love thing, that you put who you want to fall in love with you in under honey in a mason jar, put it under your bed, dream about them. That's voodoo. And it's also done in other things too, in some Scottish cultures and things. So that's what I'm saying tonight, is we all come together and understand a little bit more about energy. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say it was something like that? So
Yes,
on your journey, you decided to use your abilities to help people. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And how did you decide to do that? It's so good to give and to help, isn't it?
It's just something that I feel like it was meant to be. And
Cool.
when I go and help people, it's the best thing, a feeling that you can have.
Yeah. And it helps you too.
Yes. It makes me feel so good at helping people with my gift to give them a message either from the tarot card or from the spirit side. It just all depends on the person.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that. Now, I have friends like Steve Stockton who tells me that he could do the readings without the cards, but the cards seem to give a little bit more, just like a dowsing rod or a pendulum or anything like that, gives not only the medium and the spirit something to use, but also for the person getting the reading, they can have a little bit of something. So
Yes.
How do you feel about that? Tell us about how you chose tarot card.
The only way that I chose tarot card is the person doesn't really have a very strong connection to the spirit side. If they feel like, if the energy with the person, as soon as I sit down with them, sometimes I don't even need tarot cards. I can actually just read a person just by their energy, because that's what the energy is drawing off of that person.
That's so cool. I love that.
When I use tarot cards, it's only a tool, because sometimes the person can be really closed off. They're not really like opening up. So the tarot cards sometimes can be meant for them to see what their path is towards life.
Isn't that awesome?
It depends on what their energy is going towards, either the cards or the spirit world.
And do you think that people also are in control a little bit of how they draw their future? Like, say, do you believe in the thing as far as positive draws positive, negative draws negative? So if we're down in the dumps all the time and, oh, woe is me, we're going to kind of draw negativity?
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Yes, because I tell people all the time, if you're very negative and if you're having a bad day, I can't give you a reading, because it just won't work. If you're very positive, if you're very open, it will work towards the reading.
Right.
And I'm always very honest with that, because I don't want to sit there and start drawing cards and, I don't want to make up any, messages. Right. I always make sure I'm very honest the minute I feel somebody's energy.
There you go.
It's very important, you have to.
Yeah, absolutely. Energy is such a big thing, and that's one of the reasons we were doing this show tonight, because there's so much coming at everybody right now in the world, and it's really easy to get caught up, and you can't, it just seems like you can't focus on the positive. So we thought we'd give you a couple of ideas, right, for taking control of yourself. And but I wanted to ask you again about helping people, the ways that you help. Why don't we describe that a little bit? We've talked about being a medium. Now, you get messages for people, when you do readings. Do you hear them? Do you see pictures? How do you get those?
When I start doing a reading, the spirit is really strong. What I do is I sit and I relax, I close my eyes, because a lot of times when I sit and close my eyes, I clear my head, and the spirit will show me pictures, images, words, kind of like a Ouija board, but in their own certain way. They will tell me how they passed away, my chest was starting to hurt, or My face was starting to hurt any type of way, having passed away. They would show me memories, uh, happy places, because a lot of times people have grief where I wish I could have helped that person, or I wish I could have done something. And a
Right.
lot of times the spirits want them to know, like, I don't want you thinking like that. I want you to remember this. So they would show me, like, for example, a car. The
Hmm.
car would be red, and they would show me where they were that time in that car. So that's pretty much how I get my messages for them.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I know a lot of people see it almost like a movie playing. Some people, the spirits will show them a picture, like, say, a bunch of red roses, and that means love. Or,
Yep.
and as you go through your journey of honing your abilities, I find that the spirit knows what you're familiar with. They're so much smarter, and our spirit guides and everybody that guides us, they know what they're doing, it seems, and everybody's got their own way of doing. That's why it takes so many people. A lot of
Mhm.
the people in this chat tonight are, like I said, light workers, and light workers tend to absorb a lot of the negativity from the earth going on. If there's world events going on that are negative, if nature is in an upheaval, and even the planets aligning, and the moon and how everything has an effect on us. So what do you do to get that off, the world? Because we obviously, the world is an absolute upside down turmoil right now. I mean,
Oh, please,
so
I don't even get into
yeah,
that.
I know, it's just so big and so cumbersome, so we need something, a little help to get that off. What are some of the things you do?
What I do for myself, I have my own room in my house, I think it's called,
Hmm.
and I put meditation music on. I don't think about anything else except for my happy place. And I sit in a room where I picture where I like to be. I do my sage, I burn the candles and the
Hmm.
sage smell and white sage, and I do my feather, and it's just how I do mine.
Right, right. So as you're doing that, do you use any tools? Do you use
No,
gemstones, candles,
I
music?
I do meditation music, yes. It kind
Oh,
of helps me relax and clear my mind, and it helps me to bring to where I want to in my meditation.
uh-huh. Wow, okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm having a little problem with StreamYard, but I'm getting it fixed slowly, so just don't mind me.
No, that's okay.
I
You
got
know what you
I got
gotta
my
do.
screen so big right now, and I don't know how to get it back down. So 1 second here. It's a little bit better. Okay. So that's it. What we wanted to do was also talk a little bit about gemstones. So you don't use them too much, but you and I were talking, and I said I had a lot of guys in the chat that really wanted to find some different things, and I thought the gemstones might be a great way. You had suggested maybe they carry some in their pocket, yeah?
Yes, yes. Pocket or wear as a necklace.
Uh
It
huh.
depends on how you want it or how you feel comfortable.
That's awesome.
And you
So
also, oh, sorry.
go ahead. No, you go. You go. I'm
You
still getting this
also
picture ready.
just don't pick any type of stones because you like the color. You gotta make sure when you go to it, make sure you feel the stone that's drawn to you. That's very, very important.
Okay. Man, guys, this is really messed up, and I don't know what I did. I hit something. Don't mind me, Anna. I'm just
No,
trying to
it's
fix this
okay.
for you. Okay, let's see. Well, let's try this. I'm going to try to play a little bit about this gemstone, the gemstone vid that we did, and hopefully it'll play right. Or I'm going to have to back out of here and pop back in, and I would hate to do that because I'll lose everybody in the chat and everything. But chat, I can't even see you anymore. Let
Uh-oh.
me see. I've got Laura as my last one, and I can't get this screen down. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see if I can get out of here. Hold on. If something goes whiz bang, we'll just kind of jump back in, and I'll send you another link. I'm sorry, guys, but I want to be able to see what you're saying. We're going to try this and see if it works. Okay.
All right, no problem.
All right. Let's see. Hold on.